first goal since the Nations Cup. Lovely weighted passes and touches.
Achraf Hakimi delivering a wonderful cross, and that's the equalizer. Achraf on his third match ever for Morocco.
They said a defender is just a supporting actor. They said the golden ball belongs to the ones who score, not the ones who save, and for 52 years, they were right. But tonight, the script was burned. Achraf Hakimi didn't just win an award, he shattered a half-century curse. He stands in Rabat as the 2025 African Player of the Year, the King. But if you look at the photos, look past the trophy, look at his eyes. You don't see arrogance, you see memory. You see the cold nights in Mostalis. You see the floor his mother scrubbed on her hands and knees. You see the rejection that almost broke him. Today, we don't just show you the glory, we show you the cost. To understand the king, you must respect the peasant. Achraf was born in Spain, but he wasn't Spanish enough for the neighbors and not Moroccan enough for the tourists. He lived in the gray zone. His father was a street vendor, standing for hours to sell goods for pennies. His mother cleaned houses for wealthy families, families whose children had the boots Achraf could only dream of. Hakimi once said, "My parents gave up their lives for me. I don't play football for fun. I play to repay a debt." That is not passion, that is desperation. When he joined Real Madrid's academy at 7 years old, he wasn't playing a game, he was fighting for his family's survival. But the fairy tale turned into a nightmare. You would think playing for Real Madrid is the dream, but for Hakimi, it was a golden cage. He won the Champions League, yes, but he was a ghost, a backup. The critics whispered, "He is fast, but he can't defend. He's not good enough for the white shirt." Most players would have stayed. They would have sat on the bench, taken the paycheck, and posted photos on Instagram. Safe, comfortable. Hakimi? He chose to walk into the fire. He went to Germany, Dortmund. Here, the boy became a machine. He clocked 36 km per hour. He wasn't a defender anymore. He was a train that couldn't be stopped. But he was still raw. He was all attack, no defense. So he moved again to the tactical prison of Italy, Inter Milan. Under Antonio Conte, he learned the art of suffering. He learned that talent is useless without discipline. He didn't just learn to run, he learned to think. And when he arrived at PSG, he was no longer a student, he was the master. But the world truly woke up in Qatar. Do you remember? Round of 16, Morocco versus Spain. The country of his birth versus the country of his blood. The final penalty. The weight of an entire continent on his shoulders. A Panenka. The audacity, the nerve, the ice in his veins. In that moment, he didn't just eliminate Spain, he sent a message to Real Madrid. Look at what you threw away. Fast forward to 2025. The ankle injury in the semifinals should have ended his season. The doctors said rest, the media said decline. But kings don't call in sick. He taped it up, he played through the fire. And tonight, as he holds that golden ball, notice that he trips slightly on the stairs. He stumbles, but he doesn't fall. And isn't that the lesson? Life will trip you. The system will reject you. Your body will try to break. But the difference between a dreamer and a champion is that the champion always regains his balance. Hakimi didn't win this for himself. He won it for every kid who was told they were too poor or too small. So what about you? What is the Real Madrid that rejected you? What is the injury holding you back? The award is made of gold, but the victory is made of grit. Your crown is not waiting at the finish line. It is waiting in the work you do tomorrow morning when nobody is watching. Don't wait for the spotlight. Build the stage yourself. This is Inspiral. We don't just tell stories, we build legacies. Subscribe now and turn your struggle into your crown. Because just like Hakimi, your season is coming.